Forgot my water. Now I have my water. Crisis averted. Oh, I forgot to put up. Forgot to put up this. There we go. Okay. Now we are ready. Hey, Rusty. Welcome on in. Yes. Olive's doing okay. She's a little under the weather. She's been eating some grass. Yeah, and I now know how to fix that issue. So hopefully it won't happen again, Rusty. I mean, it is fair and lustrous. I was a minute behind schedule. But yeah. This is it's going to be interesting, this one. So I've been thinking a lot. So we're going back to the Bastard's Beacon, which I'm not excited about, for the record. It is kind of a punishing animal. But I don't know, like I think the Rot Squad may be the best choice. I haven't watched a lot of other people doing Bastard's Beacons runs to know what they're doing. Also, fun fact, you can't put the word bastard in the title of your Twitch stream. Does not comply with terms of service of Twitch. So, go figure. But anyways, without further ado, let's get on into this. Oh, actually, I just realized one thing. Hold on. If we're gonna be doing Bastard's Beacon runs, I apologize, but we're gonna exit out and I'm gonna do a quick backup of our save file in case we have to do multiple tries. So I think while I'm doing this, I'll bring myself back up. The thing that I've been thinking about is I think the strategy, if you want to win Bastard's Beacons runs with any regularity, is pretty aggressive rerolling on the first shop. Basically, like, get to the first shop, then turn around, and if you don't like what you see, run for the hills. There we go. Do that. Child out of wedlock beacon. That's pretty solid. I do like that. Yeah, so I think, I don't know if it qualifies as being a cycle, technically. That's one thing that I was trying to decide, Rusty, is if the cycle is maintained, if you take the same 5 heroes, but you restart on the first, like, you know, because we could just always be like, what are our requirements here? From my perspective, our requirements on the first shop would be maybe a touching dirges, maybe a touching dirges or a way to handle it, and then I think a sprawl for first zone, at least for my comp, is the way to go. So I wanted to look here. Where is the Grand Slam? I thought I saw it down here. Yeah, defeat all 5 confessions with the same 4 heroes without any of them dying. So this is satisfied by restarting. So you can abandon runs and still get the Grand Slam. We're not going to do that in this case, but, well, maybe we won't. We'll see. But yeah, that would be my strategy. And I think the Rot Squad is the play, honestly. But let's get on into it. I feel like they have such a good resilience that most other comps don't have. And I don't think you can do a run without a Plague Doctor particularly easily. All right, we are returning once more to the child born out of wedlock beacon runs, as Lustrous recommended. And we think we get to put a memory on someone. I think we've been holding out. Oh, actually we get 2 potentially. So let's see. So you have speed, damage, crit. You have a locked one. I think Hot Bath is a good pickup here, but then also You get +1 speed. You have damage. You don't. I think we're waiting on crit for you. But I don't mind Hot Bath up here. I think Hot Bath is a good lock-in. But yeah, we're gonna hold off on crit for our for him. So okay, so let's get going. So I'm thinking we're doing Bastard's Beacon. And I still think Rot Squad is up there. We beat the second confession with Rot Squad, but it was a little RNG heavy. We had a hard time doing enough damage, and that's the problem with the Rot Squad, is that they're very dot focused. So I think we're going for Obsession. I want to see what the boss looks like on Obsession. And I do think that abandoning runs is the way to get a strong start, and that may be important for our Bastard's Beacons runs. So we may start sciencing that. I think the diehards would probably call that a little bit of a cheaty bit, but I think it conforms with the definition of Grand Slam in its current incarnation.
Where lost souls hope to find their way. Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
Now, there's two things that we haven't done in a while here. So Alchemist is good, Poet is good, Scourge is good, but then Night Sworn was for our juggle comps, and I think we want Venom Drop. But let's take a look. So Venom Drop means +2 when stealth. We don't have a great stealth enabler, but it does go all the way up to 4 there, whereas on the Wanderer it just stays at 2. Yeah, so I think we do that. And then we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. Although Repartee is kind of... Yeah, Repartee we don't like, because it's all self. The Nightsworn's Repartee is kind of interesting, but since we have Breacher on our Leper, I don't think we care that much. So I think our build-out looks something like this. All right. So I think we're good. I think it is Alchemist, Venom Drop, Scourge, and Poet is our plan. And since I don't think it would be very entertaining, we're not gonna worry too much. Oh yeah, and then wait, hold on. Do we have any weird skills on you? We should make sure that we're being smart here. Yeah, these all look good. Yeah, I think we're good.
The point of no return.
But yeah, you really need a locked-in strat here to even consider the Bastard's Beacon. It's not... I'm really, really curious what other people are using for comps. We could probably kill this back one, but we should probably go for damage here. Didn't quite get there. Low roll on the lead up, but that's okay. But I think that's really the exception, if I'm being honest and lustrous. From everything I've been reading, that is not something that most people are experiencing, and I think we got very lucky. If you recall, that last run, we had 2 Songbooks of Touching Dirges in the first region. So there was definitely a lot of kindness that the game doled out on us in that first run. Let's see. So we can cure this, see if we can get another... This is 10% crit, 5%, 15. We'll go for 10 twice.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
But yeah, I think that it is. And also I will say you have to remember that the final boss, we had like 6 death's doors. So if you're going for the Grand Slam, you can't have people landing on death's door with any regularity. So I think this is a significantly harder flame than our first attempt suggested. So we'll see. But I'm going to try and make whatever works work because, you know, the idea of...
More, perhaps, for the restless soul.
It is one of those things where I think getting the early librarian is so important. We do have some good stuff here, but we're... Indeed, Rusty.
Every road a winding torment.
I like making the best of it, but like I also kind of feel like let's try our strategy here.
Every league a lesson.
So if we're going for Bastard's Beacon, let's be serious. We can also pick up 1 memory, which is interesting. So you get 1 memory per. I mean, if we get a Sprawl, I think I'll be happy. I just think that Snappy Swig is so important because we need the stress healing.
Slowly swallowing the world.
But I also don't mind checking to see if we can lock in this last memory.
In ample portion.
Death's Door could also be good. But
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
But we can go faster from here on out. But I think if we really want to give it a good college try, this is essentially like within the bounds of the game. This is the way they have designed it. And it strikes me as probably semi-required. If we absolutely stomp this next run, I will potentially take it back. But I get the feeling that we're gonna need every advantage we can get. Although I do think that the lungs might be the hardest Bastard's Beacon addition.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence.
And just think we can farm all our memories this way.
Forward now.
Two at a time. You can fill out your crew's memories. I don't think we're gonna wait for the ideal seed, but I do think getting a Sprawl first region is very important for this team because we have no dedicated stress healer. So we need to start getting Snappy Swig crits off of our Grave Robber.
Promising development.
And I think this is what we're built for. We're built for killing the librarian. So getting them right off the cuff, I think it's the only one that we stand a chance of killing round 1. And I think we need the power spike of the mastery that comes from it, coupled with the good trinkets, to potentially be able to press forward. I also have been thinking about it, and I think that the Shrieker is probably the go-to.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Yeah, so this works.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
There it is. I don't know why it gets 2 stars. So 100% ordained. Lair bosses are always ordained. Wandering bosses have an increased chance to appear. Confession bosses gain unique buffs. All right. Now I'm eyeing the medicine chest. It's quite a strong pickup. We have the ablative powder. There's a lot of good stuff here. I think we're going to end up spending. I think the Orphan Wolf Cub could also be the play. But I think the extra baubles from the Shrieker is very good. We're going to spend a lot here. The medicine chest is a hard decision for me to make. But I'm gonna spend a little aggressively here. I think we skip the medicine chest because if we get an early hoarder, we really need all the help we can get. And then I think we need to get RC's HP up, but that's going to be where we're going to leave it.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go. Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
And then if we're going librarian, we need upgrades on these 2 to get started. Those are our first 2 to guarantee that we have the DPS to do what we need to do. And then I think we're good. We did spend a fair amount. Actually, we need to do this and this. We save the ablative powders for now. I actually like them on our grave robber. All right, I think we're good to go. No bounty hunter needed. See, so 1 reset wasn't that bad. Not quite as optimal as our last start. Yeah, it does say unique bonuses. The increased health on the lungs made the lung breakpoints different, which was truly terror-inducing. And there we have... Okay, so we have the early hoarder, which we can get if we go this way. So we're hoping... Do we think we get more baubles from a cache? We probably don't. So I think we go Watchtower, Resistance Encounter, Hoarder, and hope that we get up to 65 in case Snappy Swig is for sale.
Safe passage along this stretch.
We're losing a road battle here, potentially, unfortunately. But we'll be able to make other decisions. So if we don't think we're going to get there, we can do that. But hopefully with the extra baubles from the Shrieker, we'll be able to get there. Okay, so it's just going to be the 1 fight worth of goodies, which is a little spooky. We're going right down the middle. We might have gotten more out of the cache and the barricade. I don't remember if caches can have baubles,
Perhaps
honestly.
you're finding your courage at last.
We're probably not going to get 10 baubles from this 1 fight, unfortunately. That seems like more than we could necessarily expect to get.
Debasing themselves in the face of the end.
Everybody's ordained. Yeah, we do have death problems for sure.
A slow dissection.
And by death problems, I just mean death could pop up at any time and ruin our fun.
Haste and and carelessness.
Haste makes waste.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Let's see. You're taking 13, you have 12. So we go like so.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I think we do this. We probably land the... My goodness, we already have 2 taunts, so we're only gaining 1 taunt right now. I wish Necrosis was hitting more targets here, but I think it's still the way to go. Hey Alex, welcome on in. How's it going? Do not whip trip my my Plague Doctor. He's 1 off right now. We could endure, but I think I'm going to Solemnity. I'm hoping that we get... Actually, I probably won't Solemnity. Taking 6. I think we have time to do this. Thank you, Alex. No fire run? So let's see. So Solemnity is less than 33% hit points. You will be taking 2, which puts you at 19. 19 divided by 55 is 34.5 hit points. So, better to do this heal.
Deliberate and methodical.
Yeah, I saw that, Rusty. I didn't see any patch notes for it. I guess we don't get the Solemnity this way, which is a little bit unfortunate, but...
Cut down these nightmares.
Big baubles. Yes, 20 baubles. Holy smokes, that's big. All right, that means we're gonna get 2 chances at Snappy Swig this region, which I think is our primary enabler. Ooh, more smoke bombs is good too. More smoke bombs? Wait, are you serious right now? Wow. All right. And we picked up a Minor Sharpness Charm, which means that if we end up going to the Tangle, which is on my to-do list, and picking up a Reverberating Redoubt, we're gonna have a nice enabler for it. There she blows. Huge. Okay. One goodie. I like the Minor Gilded Mind as well. I think we spend our last 10 baubles on it. And I don't think you can ever have enough of these. So I'm going to grab those. Okay. Huge. Absolutely huge. Actually, for now, I think we can do this. I don't think we care about the order that they go. They're both slow. It's okay. Yep, now we have a good start. So, obviously we did do a reset to get this start, but I think I'm leaning towards this being a legitimate strat, and I'm curious if people are if the general consensus is that this is not necessarily the above board way to go about this. Obviously, it's slightly cheesy, but I think it's within the confines of the design of the challenge. Let's see. I think this guy is dying to Flage plus RC. Maybe that's wrong. But I'm going to do this instead of... Ooh, bad target there.
A brilliant conclusion.
Okay, I think I was wrong on both fronts. Let's see. 8, you're at 11. Hit for 2? All right. It's true and lustrous. I am seeing dollar signs, as it were. Oh, 1 off on you too. All right. Well, we're gonna have to do some serious some serious fixin' here.
Early results are encouraging.
We need to start doing some solemnities here for sure. Oh wait, what did I mix as the third one? Have you seen Phantom Brigade? It's a great game and got a 1.2 update in January. I remember when Phantom Brigade came out, and I remember like there were some minor complaints, which is not a reason not to revisit it now. But there were some minor complaints about kind of like its completeness at the time of release, and maybe those have since been resolved.
Malaise, measured and steady.
So this guy's definitely dead. I don't want to kill this guy. I don't really want to endure right now, even though we have 25% stress resist on us. But if I do the endure, then I think we just wait for the solemnity. So I'm gonna just finish up this guy. But yeah, it does. Was it the one? Was it the one where you had like a targeting reticule, and you actually went into the point of view of the person that you were shooting with, and you had like percentages on rings? Or am I thinking of a different game? $11 of 14 doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. I don't really want her to take a hit here, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, it's a different game. Okay, I couldn't remember. What was that one? Also started with a P and was XCOM inspired. Holy baubles, Batman. I'll have to check out Phantom Brigade. If you can drop it in the Discord, Alex, to remind me, I would greatly appreciate it, as always. Okay, so they're actively improving it. That is that's more than we can say about the last spell. Cool. I'll definitely check it out. Let's see. A little bit of backline abuse. Front mortar is of no concern to our unbreakable Jarvis. I think we do it this way, because my thinking is we can set up a pretty nice necrosis next time. How did you end up going last? It's alarming. So here's what I think we do. I think I blight this guy, which is going to look a little funny. That changes things, though. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't.
Well done.
I think I'm just gonna hit myself with the heal. So I was hoping to get some value out of everybody's blighted, which means we get a big old necrosis right now if we want it. For a full heal, and then yeah, Solemnity is gonna clean us up here. I was kind of wondering if we should wait and try and get a Deathless to get our Plague Doctor fully sorted. But, let's see, you're taking 5 of 12. I think we do this because we can hit these two.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
That's what we like to see. Those stress resists. Let's see. This guy's already dead, so we'll fish for just that little bit of extra stress healing. Or relationship, as the case may be.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
All right. Are we ready? The answer is most certainly only kind of. If the torch hovers at 94, I'm gonna swap T Hunter. In fact, our torch is high enough, and we're right here. So
Foul winds and foul tidings.
I like having our torch maxed for the librarian, but this fight should be pretty straightforward for us.
A master stroke.
Where are all these speed tokens coming from? 10% chance of speed on round start. Oh, okay. This poor guy. He's never going to fulfill his destiny. Let's see, 11, you're already dead. I do love necrosis. That's one that's grown on me. I think with this team and the copious amounts of blight that it can pump out, necrosis is just such a... It makes it hard to get down to deathless thresholds. I think that's the worst part about it. But that's a pretty minor complaint.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, Illustrious, that's the stuff of nightmares. Truly the stuff of nightmares. I hope you're not using that. We'll have to... What I'll have to do is I'll have to send you, like, a tablet or something that you can use as, like, a secondary interface for doing that stuff. Because I don't want to ruin your viewing experience. You need to be able to actually watch as well. Hey, Dino! How's it going? Welcome on in. I think we accelerate this guy
Large.
rather than trying to get her down, because we can completely stop this guy from acting, and then it probably means that she hangs around for another round, but that's probably not the end of the world.
Suffering begins.
Try and combine the blind with the dodge there. Doing great. Finish work and watching your stream while playing more Waven tomorrow. Nice. Have we talked about Waven? That game does not necessarily sound familiar to me.
Agony by accumulation.
We don't have that, so let's keep rolling this way, and we'll wait for the next solemnity to join the ranks. We do need to not finish this fight before said solemnity goes off. Hey, Sin! Welcome, welcome. This guy's probably going to do his AoE, which I'm not excited about. Okay, we dodge with another whip crack. I'm going to do a little heal here. I just wanted to keep them off of death's door. There we go. And now we're going into the librarian pretty healthy. That hat tipping emoji, out of the corner of my eye, I think there's a fly on my tablet screen. Like, legitimately, I'm tripping out. This game is like you select a hero with a specific ability, and you have a skill deck from 0 to 18 cards. Possibly you have 3 companions with special effects gear and can farm it. Turn-based mutator challenge. Oh, interesting. Sounds right up my alley. That's for sure.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, so not a lot of good stuff here. Location scouting, though, is not to be slept on. More freaking smoke bombs. The Night of the Thousand Smoke Bombs. Okay, we have a good book set up here.
Reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Oh, what? Oh, wait, do I remember that this was like... This guy was like insane... Insane resist now? No, still 30. That's shocking that we missed that. Now I remember. Now I remember. We have a bit of a alphabetical issue here.
Excellent work.
I'm doing that so that hopefully we get unimpeded attacks here. Ooh, mandatory reading was a little spooky there. I'm a little worried that we've run out of taunts. It was a strategic move not to get one this turn, because I think we do need to move fast. And if he's going to target us anyways, that's good for business.
This is no time to falter.
And then I think we can take our foot off the gas just a tiny bit. Famous last words.
Breakthrough.
So right now, I think we can afford to do this because I'm spending more smoke bombs than I want to, but I'm going to do this because I think that we endure one hit here. And then we weren't going to change the break point on anything else.
Haste and carelessness.
Okay, we were actually going to change the break point. Noted. But we still got it. And we didn't have any bad blinds. we need... Someone needs to do one hit. I guess this is our one hit. Okay. Don't love that we missed the resist there, but getting the W is getting the W. And I think our net was 1 smoke bomb spent, so not exactly breaking the bank. Let's see, we don't need the ablative powder for now. There we go. All right. But yeah, so far this is a good start. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's do trinkets. No reason not to put Charred Litany there. Is Charred Litany flammable? It is. Okay. So it pairs nicely with Tinderbox. And then don't really want to reduce our stun chance, and see, the place that I would put this is our Plague Doctor, and I think I prefer just having a little bit of flame bonus. So what else could we come out of this with? A little more mastery would be good. But other than that, I think we're mostly done with extracting value from this region. Okay, this 50-50 we'd like to hit. Nice. Puts this guy on a pretty short timer. Slightly longer timer. I think I overinvested in those back two. Hitting that was good. $11/1. That's a lot of burn for Magnesium Rain to be dropping. Infernal Taskmaster is annoying.
The slow suffering begins. The smallest variable can make all the difference.
I wouldn't mind getting a Solemnity here. Oh, what? Oh, I can't believe I missed that guy. I really didn't think we were in any risk there. Do we just... I guess we Deathless... Oh, okay. Well, fine if you're going to be that way. Hey, Sin. Any progress on your endless list of games to play? I mean, it is still endless, if that helps. All right, we probably do get the Solemnity. So I think what do we do right now? I guess we just take the damage. We can heal you, but... Gosh, really cranky. Really cranky. I'm just going to remove the burn here.
Extinguished at last.
Our leper is very high maintenance in this moment. This other guy rolled low, so I think we kill this guy so we don't take the riposte.
The work continues.
Oh, okay, this works out nicely. We can Solemnity once more. Now we're going to get a Deathless on these two. Okay, good recovery. Little bit of stress on our flage,
An
but
inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
breakpoints from last night came to haunt me. Let's hope not. Yesterday's breakpoints were on another level. They were not to be trifled with. But so far this run is going well. Yeah, the thing about the Bastard's Beacon is that it tests your early game. That's really where the pain is greatest. What are you struggling with, Sin?
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
How to get knowledge of... Oh, when you said SAP, my brain immediately went to super auto pets. That's concerning, isn't it? Let's see. Would have liked to get this guy roasted. That is annoying.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, Nocturnal Commune? Okay, good stuff. Which one's going first? Okay, the other one's going first. We might be able to... This guy, we're probably not going to be able to get down to dead. But we can certainly put some work in on him. We do the... Oh, no weakness is a bummer. Is there any way we do 10? 10 seems like a stretch. Yeah. System applications and products. Okay, interesting. The more you know, right?
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I think I go for one more weaken here. And then we hope this one doesn't hit too hard. Okay. That was pretty okay.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Let's see. Don't really want to take a toxic right now. So I'll do that. System applications and products and data processing, to be precise. Interesting.
Well done.
This is letting me a lot of bleed. Are we... Okay, we're still above board. So I'm gonna do it this way. Because I want that beefy solemnity proc. And then we might as well finish here. Okay. This is the Achilles heel of this particular comp. Ooh. Hello. That's a nice pickup too. Long term, this doesn't live here, but I think short term, it's a good grab. Long term, we want that on T-Hunter because T-Hunter has bigger base damage. Huge system of data for corporate and how they work with them. Very interesting. Yeah, I think probably my time at Google kind of sheltered me from some of those standards. Songbook of Touching Dirges is great. Hypochondriac, Winded, and Darkly Curious are all kind of mean. So let's see. We need
conventional fare.
We need some goodies. More freaking smoke bombs. Can't say no. We'll use the meditative totems for sure. That looks like... we would like the My Times in the Desert, but they're a little expensive. We'll see about those.
Listen. Practice.
Improve. Deathless, I think, is a good pickup. Acid Rain is a good pickup. Mag Rain, probably not worth the slight improvement. Indiscriminate, I think, is good. Noxious is good, and then one more for our Grave Robber. Glint? It's either Glint or Flashing. Flashing for the extra blight is probably the better choice. But we'll see. And then let's... Okay. Big money. Okay. That was decent. It's extremely decent. Now, who is your worst relationship? We can go with Jarvis. Nice. And then, who picked up the worst stuff? Soft is annoying. I think RC has the worst, so I'm going to start there. Cosmic Fearing. Hypochondriac is going to be annoying too. That's a tough choice, though. Glint does 3x1 stealth. Yeah, I believe that is... I don't actually know if that's both or not. I'm going to grab these two. I think do I grab the poetry? Yeah, we still have a lot of stress to deal with. That's not going anywhere.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And then your lowest relationship now is Rose. So Hypochondriac. I think we go for Sprained Wrist. This is a bit greedy, but the damage down hurts quite a bit. And then I'm going to try to get both of our backliners some type of food, just to stabilize that a bit.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
There we go. We can do that. We can do this. I think we can do one here and let this do some regeneration. I think that's fine.
Is always welcome.
It's got to be Tangle.
Mud and rain, resignation and death.
There's a real temptation to take My Time in the Desert here, but I think we save the remainder of our money. We have enough baubles. I'm going to let that fill up completely.
The coach stands ready once more.
All right. On to the next region. We are into the Tangle on our new Confession 3 Bastard's Beacon run.
resignation.
Nice. This region route looks really good for us. We pick up the early hoarder, or we could go hospital. Our trinkets are decent. Then we got a resistance encounter into a lair. Sadly, we can't cut over for the cache. But then we can go this way, pick up vintage collection and a creature den. Looks really good. So let's take stock. So hypochondriac is bad and soft is bad. I'd be removing 2. I think the hoarder is the...
An elementary problem, is it not?
I don't think you can buy reverberating redoubt. I think it's boss only. But we might be able to pick up some things for pushing back the growth. Like we don't have any linseed oil or the like right now. I will say, I've been doing a little bit of light coding on the side for a future project that's coming out. And I've been using Google's Gemini for some of, like, doing some of the templatizing and things like that. I think it's a reasonably good way to learn coding, actually. I think there is something to using AI to kind of get you the baseline. Sometimes breaking ground on coding can be the hardest part. Gnarly Knuckles. We don't like it because it doesn't affect Acid Rain. We struck out on linseed oil-esque things. I think that's a pretty common feeling, Sin, and a pretty common experience. Let's see. Break cannot... If less than 20% HP, that... Punish steals positive tokens. Emancipation is kind of cool. We bleed more. I kind of want to take this just to try it out. I think it's mostly about being able to steal tokens. I think that could be fun. I've never played with it. Let's do it. This is the first questionable decision of the run, but we'll do that. And this hoarder was not worth it. I wish I had gone to the hospital, but yeah, it does have an interesting look to it, Rusty. I think we may be able to use it like against cultists to steal crit and things like that. So I think there's some curiousness to the potential value of it. But it does look like we're going to be going into the general, probably sans any great ways to push back the growth, but we have a very competent growth pushing back team. So let's see. You are a 12 and 11. That means we go with T-Hunter, dropping that down to a 10. Okay, I was going to say, Order Volley is the one that we want, because I think I can kill this guy. Maybe not. Oh. Resist.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Would have liked the weekend there. We because we got the resist, we're gonna take a volley to the face. Unfortunately. We got close. If we hadn't gotten the resist, we would have been fine. Ay. Alright, Order Volley again is perfect, because that means that they're already dead.
To finish this quickly. Well done.
So now, what was I just thinking? Oh yeah, so we can steal some tokens here. Interesting. We're not going to get to do 2 solemnities, so I think we can do that safely. And then I wouldn't mind if the second guy hit our flage. Okay. Or that. What about just absolutely wailing on our leper? I guess I can't be too angry. We have other ways to heal our back rankers. And then I was like, I don't think we're going to make it to Deathless, so maybe we will.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh yeah, it's the speed. I guess the speed isn't terrible. The speed that we get from high bright light is very curious. I think we have the kill here if we want it. We're not going to get another heal. Oh, okay. Short by 2. Just kidding. Excuse me. Let's see. All right. No need to let this guy hit again. Oh, dysentery. All right. Don't love that. That's that's what you get for ignoring hypochondriac.
This work is
Clenching claws.
not necessary.
So clenching claws. I always get this backwards. So round start if speed less than or equal to 2. So that would be Jarvis in a nutshell. So yeah, so we can't really use the clenching claws there. We still want a chance at reverberating.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Oh, we've used up all our wheels? All right, well I guess it's fine. But yeah, I guess our first three things were I wasn't paying attention. Bray, when I'm doing tough runs, I think it's the way to go. I think the Rot Squad is one of the best that's out there. Let's see, what do we want to do with our leper? We don't mind that on our leper. This is wasted. Well, we could also... Okay, what if we do this? Right? Now we're fast, so we won't get clenching clawed. That's interesting. And we have a fast leper, which is good after the first turn. I guess first turn we can do some setup or something. And then let's double check. I think our torch is already good, so maybe something like that. But yeah, Bray, I've been giving it some thought, and like, it feels to me like the Rot Squad is kind of unique in terms of its level of survivability for challenges like the Bastard's Beacon. Like it just feels better than a lot of the other options. Like, Bray, have you been watching other people do Bastard's Beacons runs? And if so, what teams are they running? I'm curious, because like to me this is among the more resilient teams that are out there. Steal your defense. I saw Monarch killing lungs. Was that me though? Because I did that. Are you thinking of me? Let's see, 10 gets you killed. Because we did Rot Squad for the lungs too. You saw someone else doing it. At this point in kind of like the progression of the meta of the game. Okay, so we need to not end this until we get a Deathless from here. Dang. Yes, this is good for winning. Believe it or not, Bray. That right there, the current state of our team is good. It's good. This is a gross enemy team though. Seems like the Tangle has enemies that that do not move you as much as other areas. I think that's true. Get clenched.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
This is one of those situations where I wish I had sepsis.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
This guy's already going over into berserk mode, so we might as well just accept it. Ooh, going for an unguard here. Oh, do we think we can steal his riposte? No, apparently not. Ooh, bad breakpoints there. We need to be a little careful here, I think. We got a delay for a second here.
Is no time to falter.
Not down to Deathless yet. Feels bad. The delaying must continue until morale improves. So if he loses 3, he's at 25. That means he gets Deathless. We have an improved dodge token. So I think I hit him once. Good. Then we heal to full. And then he dies. Alright. Good. Reverberating Redoubt, you say? I might take General's Dreams, too. Or I say I might use General's Dreams, too. But first we have to kill an ordained general.
He has retreated, undying, into a dream. And there he must stay. miscalculation, perhaps.
A miscalculation, perhaps?
A slow dissection. An unavoidable...
It's not that important that we blind him up. Okay, and since he's gone now, we push back the growth. Because these are fast members of our party. Don't forget, our leper has... I'll spend one more smoke bomb to try and lessen the incoming damage, or the incoming pain. We could have probably left that growth there, but... Don't like having a soil stirs on our buddy there. We do have 35 poison. Okay, so now this is where we need to make our decision. So we could force the growth. No, I think we chill. I think we chill, which means just keep taunt up. The blinds, they do nothing. Okay, so now we're pushing back. Pull this one back. Okay, good. Okay, having our leper get locked up is a bit of a bummer. I could unlock the leper, but it comes at a pretty huge opportunity cost. I think we keep the party going on the blights. It's rather minor. And then I am going to use a smoke bomb here to... We're going to take the Walking Dead, but I wanted to make sure that we were pushing back all the remaining growth on it. Waking Dead, excuse me. Gosh darn it, I never get that right. And now I'm a little concerned about the damage that's going to come in here. Okay. It was more manageable than I anticipated. Having sepsis on the board here would have probably made a big difference.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
She's going to take 45. He needs a little more push to get down to Death's Door, so we'll do that. There's so many things that are not as you say. I know. Reading has never been my strong suit.
A small reprieve from this carousel.
Just think of them as special little things. Only our Darkest Dungeon has Walking Dead, the hit TV series. So we have to hit him 3 times to kill him. Which means we're taking one more of these. Not much we can do about that.
Stupendous.
Well, we could try pushing back the growth here. See if we get maybe lucky and this one is the one that it pushes back. Alright. No luck. Stress has gotten a little oof on this one, for sure. Really wish we'd had... we had gotten to a deathless threshold there, but we're in good shape. The Reverberating Redoubt is a massive pickup. Although it does radically change our strategy also. Our leper is fast no more, it looks like. Slow down. Friend. Oh, we are too loaded for bear, are we? The one stress damaged is just, it's too dangerous. Or one damage, one stressed. That has killed at least one of our heroes. At some point in greater history. So now we're on this kind of long no fighting area here, which is a bit unfortunate. It means we'll get some healing back, but we're also potentially going to take some negative relationship. We don't need an armor plating. We could steal money from them. I think we're pretty flush on money. And you and Rose are doing okay. Yeah, we'll do this. More smoke bombs.
The loathing whispers.
I wish there were seeded runs in this so I could upload this somewhere as the what if everyone just gave you smoke bombs run. Because it seems like this run is all smoke bombs all the time. The academic study for the vintage collection is nice. The loathing is a little dicey here. Large food. You don't see large food every day. No, it's because you're a raconteur. Show me large food. It's not bad. They have collected a barrel of whiskey they cannot eat, though. Or they cannot drink, because they are, they are resolute. Oh, we can have wheels and... Oh, man, we can have 5 wheels and 5 of those, too. Let's see. Okay, so we're here. Yeah, so we go right. We pick up the academic study. We need to do a ton of work on this barricade, which probably means it's going to be like a shambler. Let's be honest. Okay, it's not a shambler. It's not a terrible one for us to try and stall on.
A breakthrough.
I'm going to try and leave the big guy as our target. Okay, he's already dead. We could just take the meltdown here. I don't think we need to, though. Excuse me. No upgraded Solemnity means this is going to be kind of slow going.
The work continues.
Yeah, a little bit of sneezage going on. A little bit of sneezage going on. I can hit this guy a little bit. Okay, we're nearly done with what we can do here, so unfortunately... We could get some reflections in, but... Wow, she's just... No snappy swig, but she is a crit machine at the moment. Does Carve the Child really have to have a stress on it? Is that was that a important aspect of things? Health problems? No problem. Yeah, that's pretty much the way it goes. We have astounding recovery. So last time we played with like a modified Rot Squad, we could still have a death fight show up randomly. I need to bear that in mind. But yeah, we played with the modified Rot Squad with a cultist in place of our grave robber. Don't think it was what we were looking for necessarily. It was strong. It had a little more versatile healing, but I think the blight and the burst damage is just so good. Let's see, strange wines versus combat items. We want strange wines. Ooh, another raconteur joins the crew.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
Wealth is worthless without purpose. I think we can get rid of one of those. We can get rid of these, get rid of these. Cool. We'll have time to do some stress healing in the creature den, which is a notoriously low stress, long fight. So maybe that will pay off for us, or maybe we'll just get a meltdown on T-Hunter. It is the wine, our favorite wine. More crit for the one with Snappy Swig. Is such a thing even possible? I can't help but feeling like the stress healing others from crits has dried up a little bit.
On to the next.
Get reverberated. Get reverberated, fools.
Well done.
This guy's already dead. I guess we don't mind this going a little faster. So then 7, you're at 11.
Malaise. Measured.
We can just reflect to get like a little bit of chip stress healing. They're both going, so we should just set her up with some stealth, because they're both going to die, and then we're going to get the rest of our turn free casting on the next crew.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Should have went for the one with dodge, not the one with armor. That was an error.
simple, very
We don't really have a great way to reduce stress on our boy, the Flage. They are not good at the stress reductions, that's for sure. Especially if they never get heartened by the amazing work that our Grave Robber is doing. It's a lot of dot. But we're gonna take a. Oh, hey, nice. Love that. I should have used Withstand to get some mitigation on the crit, so that it did like 1 damage rather than 7. But
a righteous action.
hindsight is 20/20. So when on a dodge, you don't steal. Okay, noted.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Oh, I thought there was a slight stutter there. Could have been death based. 2 mastery and stress healing is fine. I have a hard time imagining T-Hunter making it through the rest of the region. I'm also a little worried about our loathing, since we're gonna be potentially offered a sluice. And I don't want to go into a sluice with 2 loathing. That seems a little dangerous. But I was thinking about it before stream, and I really want to name the sluice video The Bastard's Bacon. And I can only do that if the game cooperates and lets me go there. So I'll probably go there regardless, just because the episode title is so good.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
We're actually making some headway on T-Hunter. Alright, let's make sure we have... Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't think we need more than 1 set of smoke bombs for a Deacon and or Cardinal. Famous last words, right?
Stupendous.
Oh, I forgot to use a smoke bomb. Dang it.
Strength dwindles.
Okay, I'm not mad I didn't. Let's see. 5, 5, 10. Then we got 14, 12, good. 9 plus 5, good. We're good. Oh no! The Deacon. Alright, I taunted the game and it taught me an important lesson about smoke bomb resists, apparently. Now we're gonna get Weight of the World. Oh, no, another Sunder. Okay. We have -3 stress from the Creature Den item, so I don't need to go too cuckoo bananas here. Aw. Ooh. What's the use of giving me a bunch of smoke bombs if none of them are ever going to work? Can you get a death fight after this fight? Guess we'll find out the hard way, right? As I delay until the last moment. Terrible decision if there's a death fight on it.
Reprieve until the next test is put before you.
I still think they need to rework the unforgettable trinkets. I don't think they're strong enough for what you get out of them. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that topic. I don't think they're where they need to be, unfortunately. I don't think we want the melee trinket, but yeah, the bigger concern here is if we get offered a sluice, going into a sluice with 2 loathing is like, that's a spooky proposition. Also, these two have been squabbling like non-stop. So we're gonna need to fix that.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
I forgot to look at the travelogue. We have quirks that I... Well, that's terrible. Okay. So let's see. We got 4 mastery. That's good.
Painful is the greatest teacher of all.
The bastard's bacon is calling. We'll get solemnity for that extra stress heal. I think it will be important. We'll get punish. We'll get glint. And we'll get magrain. Okay. All good pickups.
Or wealth no longer has meaning.
Are we concerned about being too fast? Who's calm? No, not the person we want to be calm. Noted. The wild teas I'm going to buy for sure. We can't really do the Songbook of Rousing Tunes. Okay, let's look at our relationships, figure out where we need help. So, RC and Rose and T-Hunter and Rose. Wait, that was RC and Rose? Did I say that correctly? No. T-Hunter and Rose and RC and T-Hunter. These two. Blocked by Resolute. No! The wine! No. Hold on. Ugh. I think we get it on the second one here. Which, it stinks to use this, but... Yeah, the getting rid of Resolute is important. 14 is a good place to be. Now, T-Hunter and Rose. Need 2. Now he's a Tippler. Okay, looks good. Let's fire off this to see who gets hit. Everybody. Oh my gosh, why do I ever even use those? So let's see. Now we got a 12 and a 13. So Jarvis and Rose. And then these two are allowed to be slow. They're one-off, so the pipeweed works well on them. Let's see, then... Oh, yeah, wait, with this food... Now we're at -2 speed, which means we can totally take the songbook.
Something to ease the
Who does this not work on? It doesn't work on you, which is a bit of a bummer. Freaking sprained ankle. Okay. Grab that. Grab one more of these. I think I'm over buffing for a sluice, if I'm being honest. Now that I think about it, but hopefully we get some goodies from going to the sluice. The holy water for future exemplar shenanigans, I think, are good.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must.
So do we prefer no shuffle or scouting? I'm gonna go no shuffle.
Reconfigure. Meet each challenge on its own terms.
I'm gonna do that, and then we should be good. Anything else in here that we want? This isn't terrible to pick up. Save our money, though. All right, here we go. Relationships abound as we enter the Bastard's Bacon. We are in search of the Bastard's Bacon. Is the better way to say that, I think. And yeah, we got some relationships going. Sepsis should be on our list to upgrade. Maybe if we get a mastery from this, we'll do it. But let's just hope. Let's give us some fights, and don't give us a bunch of loathing, please, game.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
I don't really want to take a loathing overflow on our Bastard's Beacon run. It's not my idea of a good time. That sin, what is that? Is that like a hungry emote? It's a lot of lip smacking. You and Jarvis are good. Wilbur! Here comes the Savage Gore. Not to be confused with the Savage Roar. What? When did this become combat start? Oh. Whoa. Brittle Bones changed?
Simple variable.
I don't like the looks of that one. We need to get to a hospital ASAP.
A brilliant conclusion.
Disturbing, Sin. Disturbing. This guy's dead no matter what. So, fish for the crit.
In this world, wealth is worthless.
2 banners.
without purpose.
Add combo and vulnerable. It's pretty cool. I don't think we've seen those before. Wilbur's banner. But the loathing reducing is good. The brittle bones is very concerning, though. We may need to swap the General's Trophy off again so we can figure out where a hospital is. Unless Hypochondriac is going to overwrite that disease with a new one quickly. We might also get a hospital in here. But I wouldn't hold our breath. That's unfortunate, but Skeever.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Those heals have been massive on our leper, as a side note. The runs. We're a diseasey party today.
Agony by accumulation.
Steal away. Yeah, that's pretty nice. 5 and 8. Let's just try and get rid of the one that we're likely to miss on anyways. I thought it best to remove the stealth here so we don't take more damage. Now, did I actually get you killed? I didn't. That was a bit of a mistake. We are below half, but we're not going to go significantly lower. So I think I'm going to get rid of this. And then we're just gonna do a regular heal here just to get rid of the dots.
At least has been tended to. A brilliant.
And then getting rid of that corpse means that this guy shouldn't be eaten too well. Oh, the resist there is a bummer. Means this guy's gonna have a chance to eat. Huh. Okay, well. Decides not to.
An inkling of potency still lingers.
Oh,
in
heck
some of
yeah.
these well-worn relics.
I will take that deliverable. That is good for business. And then also, straight upgrade here. Go to that. Vanished Vanity. If flame is high, there might be use for the Vanished Vanity. We're technically slow enough to use it with Reverberating Redoubt. We do benefit a little bit from combo on T-Hunter and Rose. The fights have been good, but the selections at the beginning have been a little unfortunate. Let's see. So you could pick up one here and here. You could pick up one here and here. Or you could pick up one here and here. Okay, so let's do T-Hunter. Yeah, we don't get anything else out of these. Just to get that one up to 14. They're impervious to our stuns. Seems like the pigs robbed Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, we're getting some good payouts here. You know, I would have happily had that disease get swapped in. That's unfortunate. Can't glint in the dark, this guy. 12 plus 4, you're already dead. So let's just get dead you.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
One off. Yeah, Reverberating Redoubt has our backs. No need to take damage here. Argument to be made to grab some stress off of here, but we're about to do a Solemnity anyways, so we probably would have just been pushing stress to a place where it's harder to remove. $18 on the corpse. I know that's mostly the General's Trophy talking, but that's, oh, SpaghettiOs.
The Pale Rider has tracked her quarry.
Oh, the misses on those two are unfortunate, too.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
The stun is annoying as well. The stun is annoying. Okay, the trample being missed is good for business, though. Yeah, Smoke Bomb's doing work, but we're out of them now, unfortunately. I'm just gonna do this. There was an argument to be made to keep our foot on the gas, but
The slow suffering begins.
Reverberating Redoubt is doing some good work. The super quick trample was a little scary, but this is greed. Oh, plus 100% damage on bleeding. I didn't know that was something that he got. We're just trading blows on our leper. That trample that missed. If it hadn't missed, this would be a very different fight for us. That's the thing. I mean, the fight's over.
Excellent work.
And then yeah, we dodged the remaining trample, which was very good for business. Yeah. No, we took care of that very handily, but the danger there was very high. If that trample had hit, we would have been in a very different space. On leaving Death's Door, heal 100%. It's one of the more interesting trinkets. Round end, remove negative tokens, remove that. Target endure skill, steals negative tokens, and steals combo. This is really good against the Exemplar. That's Cool Head. Cool Head Luke. I don't think we're going to use the Gnarly Knuckles. We're too slow to use Clenching Claw. I think we get rid of it. We're never going to have our speed be high enough on Jarvis, nor are we going to want it to be high enough. That's a full health on any character? I mean, only on the character who's wearing the trinket, right? Oh, are we going to get forced to do a Shambler? Are we going to do a Shambler even though we're not being forced? Oh. We're currently rooted, so he can't shuffle us. We're in really good shape to do this fight. I think we do it. We can put more smoke bombs on. Put in a bit of extra healing. Deus Vult.
A star-spawned child of the infinite void.
Wow, landing that was very oh man. None of the dodges working out there was pretty huge. Somebody needs to land a blight for Pete's sake. Do we just mainline? I think we do a little bit of chip shot here. Hang in there.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
This is an unnecessary kill, so we're better off, I think, doing it this way. And if we land it and we land the blight, that's good for business. I'm going to withstand and then hope that we proc an extra one so I can do a stress heal. Ooh, this Clapper Claw, I thought it was going to be further along. Okay, that is what we needed. We can do this. That was a free action, and we'll just keep our stress under control. Now this is good because this guy's gonna summon only one, and then the other one's gonna die, which is the way we like it. We're almost to a deathless. I don't mind pushing towards it.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
18 in this has execute 1, so it doesn't get us there. I think we still push for it. Okay, bye-bye Shambler. We're going to get the Deathless proc here, so I'm going to do that. Goodbye.
The application of violence yields morbid gains.
Ooh. Those heals were a little weak. Didn't I upgrade Deathless? I feel like I upgraded Deathless.
artifact of unparalleled power.
Greater Protectorate is very good on the Flage. Eyes of the Void. I don't know. I don't think that's a really hard one. I've never successfully utilized that one. Okay, well, we made it through. We're gonna have a boatload of cash.
Rest now for a time.
Cosmic Slayer on RC. Tough on T-Hunter. Braggart on Rose. Braggart on Rose is annoying. Ooh. Thank you. Go over here. We can slap this down.
Variable in the equation of your fate.
So this 25% chance of removing diseases. RC is getting very low. So we need to kind of hope that this lands. Yes. Whew. All right. Big money. That was needed. The runs is annoying, but it's not nearly as bad.
Conventional fare.
Now, I did use up a bunch of food. Another Songbook of Touching Dirges. A Sagear with one region to go sitting at 158 relics does not seem like a good idea.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Okay, so I'm seeing one relationship that looks bad news bears. That's Jarvis and Rose. Now, Jarvis, how fast are you? You're at 0. 10% healing received from skills per positive token, 10% healing per negative. I might save this for the final region. Where are we going?
Consider your position.
Naked and Afraid isn't happening. But of all the places we can go, that's the one that we need. I will use the armor repair kit. We're not going to sit on that. This shop is a little light on stress relief. We'll buy a poetry. Gonna buy the whiskey flasks. I'll buy... Oh, I can buy the pipeweed, which if these two can use it... Beautiful. So now you're at -1. Now we can Rousing Tunes. There's no way to get rid of... Who was the relationship that we were struggling on? Rose and Jarvis. Let's try these. They still need one more pip. We can use the poetry, which I guess I didn't need to buy for other reasons. Okay, grab that. 5 mastery means we're basically going to get everything else that we could potentially want. Someday we'll upgrade another leper skill, but that day is not today. Let's see. We've not done food. Grab one of these just because they're awfully nice for making Solemnity pop extra hard. Okay.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
Grab those, and then I haven't minded keeping the torch high, but I think we're probably at a point now where we don't need to worry too much about that. We can slap that there. For now, this can go here. Okay. Things look reasonable. Do I want to get rid of that last stress on our plague doctor? It would be all the rest of our money. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. We certainly burned through that cash flow. Okay, and then the question is, Naked and Afraid. We could do it, but we don't really need the mastery anymore, so I'm not going to bother. We could pick up a Sagear, and that would cement us in terms of cash. We have holy water. All right, let's just do the thing. Okay, feeling decently strong. We've been keeping our relationships good, and we've been getting amazing value out of the relationships. None of our relationships are 20s yet, I don't think, or very few of them are.
Tried and tested.
But we've been getting quite the hookup. The smoke bombs this run have been carrying pretty hot and heavy. And I think this team is just doing well. We don't really know what to expect though from the iBoss, so we may get blown up.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Okay, so I couldn't really see, so I would like to go to the creature den, obviously. So if we go to the creature den, we lose the hoarder, and we lose the lair. Oh no, we can get the lair at the last moment. But what do we want from the creature den? Nothing really. Okay, so I think we go resistance encounter, cultists, hoarder. Then we come over here. We can pick up the watchtower because we're at 0 speed. Oh yeah, did we have a hospital? Well, we got rid of the disease that was the urgency around the hospital sin. So it would be nice, but it's not that important. And we don't know... I guess we could grab these 2 question marks and skip the watchtower. Because if we go to the watchtower, we're not going to see anything. So I think it's worth plotting a course for the hoarder. Do we have... Are we going to have the baubles? Yeah, we'll have the baubles by the time we get there, hopefully.
You will fight so that others may flee.
We do. Whoa. But we also don't have that much cash flow, Sin. So even if we found it, we'd only be taking off a few things right now. That can change, and it could be really good for us, but... UNRC. But, like, the thing is at this point in the run, this region is going to be basically exactly as hard as it used to be. Right? Everything is ordained, much like everything is normally ordained.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
So the big thing that we are bracing for is the boss. Black Phillip, not new, but yeah, but always fun to see Black Phillip show up. 5, 10, 19. We're not going to get her. Let's just take the abuse. But yes, Black Phillip was, I think, the first elite they added, actually. Interestingly enough. Just take a new disease? No, it's still the runs.
Malaise, measured and steady.
The Exemplar can be cranky at times, that is true. I think we can afford to pop a Withstand, and then Withstand could use an upgrade. I'll cop to that. Okay, are you dead? Yeah, you're dead.
A brilliant conclusion.
We are going to have to deal with some rather annoying blight resists. Oh, you had a death's door. Never mind. That's annoying. But yeah, I think he was the elite that happened before elites happened. Was the improved goat. Goat plus plus.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
No solemnity yet. Means I wanna chill for a moment. I don't... So you're taking 7, yeah. So we kind of goofed up on that one. We killed a little too quickly.
The work continues.
Spooky 20... Oh, I thought maybe we were going to do another death. Curing Kappa. Curing Kappa is not the one we want to see. We want to see... I want to see knives.
The loathing abates. The void has rendered reality once more.
I want to see kitchen knives. I wouldn't mind seeing corrupting cleaver.
The avatars of oblivion. Clergy of the spreading stain.
But yeah, right now we're closing in on two quirk removals, which would do a lot of good. I'm not pretending it wouldn't. Poison ring would be okay.
Illusion, that was the world. Fragmented and undone.
These enemies are sturdy. The heals from Poison Dart, I think this is the second region we've had it. Oh, I'm having a hard time with words at the moment. Region? Oh. Good try. I'll do this because we can get the combo off of our, well, we don't need the combo, though. Oh, but you do have... Alright, I'll just blast ya. The taunt has, let's see, you got 5, 19. This is probably the most likely way to get the kill there.
Incremental, but deadly all the same. A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
Yes, no Azoic ends. We will avoid that. Or at least try to. I don't think we have too much to worry about.
A breakthrough.
Probably should have just taken a break on that one. Well, that's some bleed for sure. And that's some heal.
A master stroke.
We will take one more hit. Unless you Nocturnal Commune. Ooh, alright. It's a freebie. Cool. We'll fish for some healing. I feel like curing a 15-point bleed should curry you some favor.
A simple variable. easily resolved.
Every time it hangs at the end there, I feel like the game is just rolling dice, asking the question of if they will hit us with another death fight.
Loathing abates.
Let's see. We have exactly 65 baubles, so we could pick up one premium trinket. I think it's worth taking a look at. I'll probably conserve our cash, though, just in case a hospital makes itself manifest. Galvanizing Goblet is really nice. I can buy this for quirk removal in the future, but I don't know that we need it. We could also pick up Brilliant Brew. The Totem. Yeah, the Meditative Totem. I think Brilliant Brew is actually better for us with Sepsis than Galvanizing. I wish I could get both, but that's not in the cards. We could get Hint of Home. Yeah, let's get Brilliant Brew and Hint of Home, I think. I think those are the plays. Rob the Hoarder would be nice, yeah. And then I think we do that for now. Still looking for better than Curing Kappa, but that's a decent improvement. Brilliant Brew is just very strong for its value. Oh, I hadn't noticed that sin. That's some good lore right there. So let's see. So we could do 3 question marks in a row. Looking for a hospital. Yeah, let's do it because we have the ability to off-ramp into the resistance encounter if our loathing starts to feel too loathy. Well, I loathe that. We didn't need another hoarder. That's not great. Especially... Huh. Well, it wasn't significantly better. It did have a corrupted cleaver. This for the guaranteed removal. Yeah, Poison Ring is just okay, though. Right? You have to have a noxious item equipped, and then you only get 33% chance at 1 extra blight. So it's okay. Poison Ring... The way they changed Poison Ring and Tinderbox made it less. The only thing I'm really considering here is this. I think I will buy the Wild Tea. So hopefully we can get rid of one more in case we don't find... Oh, okay. So this is... If this is a loathing node, we're in trouble. But the game is hitting us with all the loathing. All at once. For Blight Pierce, it's okay. Noxious Cleaver I prefer, though. Because it doesn't have the difficult thing. So we have to... So at this point, we have to give up on our dreams of a hospital.
Holding out against it. They are heroes.
And we also have to hope that this right turn is not more loathing. Okay. Well, this could also be loathing. All right, we're gonna be flying close to the sun here.
Twisted by hopelessness.
Ghoul. Let's hope not. Let's hope not in Lustrous. This run is going too well. I'd rather not lose it to to something so unfortunate. So let's see. So you're taking 5, 15. I guess we do it this way.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Did not expect to fail to kill him. That's unfortunate.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Oh, kind of like Butcher Circus, Artie. I think it could work. I'm not sure it would be. I think it would be very similar. There's a lot less class combinations in this game than there were in the previous one because you can't double up heroes. Hey Rose, how's it going? See, I wanna do this so we don't have the execute. There we go. Because that gives me a moment to clean up some other stuff. Yeah, I think that the lack of build varieties would very quickly coalesce to a relatively small set of heroes that are well balanced. Oh, actually, we're okay because we have 2 resistance encounters here, and we know that this is not loathing. Okay. So, loathing overflow avoided unless they don't let us fight.
So they must fall.
So you are maxed with both. Yeah, Rose, we're doing the usual, I guess. What has become our standard favorite build, which is the Rot Squad, which you are on. Lo and behold. I should have probably went for Necrosis. Yeah, we weren't going to land the dots there. That was a bit foolish. This lady's going first, I think. I think we just get rid of that one instead. Nope, no deaths, Bray, no deaths. Sorry to disappoint. That's annoying. Unfortunate. Why do you want me to fail? Why are you so mean to me, Bray? We have no dropped frames. Everything on my side looks okay in Lustrous, so at least from my vantage point, I can't see anything. This removes Jarvis's stuff. I don't think we care about doing that. I think I'll do this. Yeah, at least OBS is reporting 0 dropped frames. The Twitch dashboard is counting our bitrate at 5200, just about flat and even. Yeah, so everything I think is good. blammo. Now, if death shows up right here, that would have been the exact wrong way to play that.
Spoils.
Ooh.
A pact of unparalleled power.
Ooh. We do like the small flower.
Investors.
Hint of home might be better, but we'll go with that for the time being. Don't think we're using that. Don't think we're using that. That's done. Oh, that would have been a really nice... That would have been a really nice idea, actually, Rose. If, because the previous Flage in Darkest Dungeon 1 was poison. Was bleed. How cool would it have been if one of their paths changed them? Oh, which one did I get this time in Lustrous?
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Let's see, you and Jarvis versus you and Rose. All right, you and Rose. What unique name? The Flower? Oh, small flower, simple flower. It is a small flower, in my defense. Oh, since we only had one, that probably wasn't the right play. Why did everyone take a stress there? This is interesting. You are fast enough, right? Yeah, okay. Snappy Swig just hasn't been popping. That's a kill on you. Hey, Marvin. Welcome on in. How's it going? That's a heck of a username you have.
Subtraction, an invariable.
Paranoid Android. That sounds super familiar. Is that a distro of like Android for rooted phones?
Well done.
Is that what's clicking in my head? I feel like at one point there might have been a distro of Android called Paranoid Android that was like a third-party one, but maybe I'm misremembering. 20 bleed. That's a lot of bleed.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Have I ever used Bash this fight? No. Let's see. What other things can we do? We still haven't upgraded Dead of Night. Oh, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Ah, it's a great book. Heck yeah. Let's see. We could get that. We could get a Jarvis heal. I think we can... I'm trying to think how we do this. Just in case we have a death fight, I'm going to do this.
The past is gone. Let it
Annotated textbook. It's the wrong run for annotated textbook. Unfortunately, we're not cruising for those shenanigans. I will probably not fight the baby if I am not offered goodies from the baby. You know what I just realized? We haven't had a single tall blockade. This is the Bastard's Beacon, Marvin. The Bastard's Beacon. The scariest of all of the torches.
dwindles.
So we only need to do 2 here. Yeah, it's... So far, this is our second Bastard's Beacon run. Our first one was against the Lungs. Went pretty darn well. minus a very dodgy final fight, but I haven't even seen the eye boss on the Bastard's Beacon, so things may get a little spooky. Things may get a little spooky. Oh, thank you for the follow, Marvin. Welcome to the community. Definitely not immune to blight. Wouldn't that be nice, though? Let's see. I will just... Melee crits causing stress. Gotta love it. From Simple Flower, not to be confused with Small Flower. Totally different animal. Jeez. We're taking a ton of stress. %10 chance to end the fight now. I'll risk it. We're still struggling with the fact that our Flage doesn't have... doesn't have a great way to deal with their stress, unfortunately. Now, I did it again. If we get a death fight, this was a suboptimal way to play this. Yeah, my pleasure, Marvin. My pleasure. Would it be worth it to change snappy and fast trinkets to the Flage temporarily until stress comes down? Ooh, that's an interesting idea, Rusty. That is an interesting idea. What's the map look like right now? I don't really want to go into the boss with that configuration. So I think we're going to have to hold off. But this last fight would have been a great one to do that on. Oh, no. Questions are perfectly fine, Marvin. Dismiss's head trinket worth it with skills like Bellow. All 4 enemies get vulnerable. Yeah, I like Dismiss's head on a man-at-arms. The other one that I love, coupled with things like Bellow, Marvin, is Spoken Sharply, which causes you to heal 4 times off of that action. Ooh, I didn't do combat items. Okay, hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me. If we could get a proc of Reverberating Redoubt, that would be super cool. But yeah, I do find that Dismiss's head, like, putting out that much vulnerable is certainly good. Like, you know, no complaints. But I do find that sometimes just putting Dismiss's head on your damage dealer is a great way to go, just because you're going to end up with a ton of vulnerable regardless. Distraction successful. Yep. Always and forever. Would have liked it if we'd gotten the burn on this guy.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Retribution is good with Spoken Sharply too. Yep. Also very strong for sure. Let's see. I think we can just withstand. Should upgrade withstand. That should be on our list. Going into this fight with Sepsis would have been smart as well. And I don't think you can get death in these fights. And if this if the baby offers us trash, I'm not gonna bother. Just because it would probably lead to a meltdown that we don't want if we can avoid it.
Bravo.
Yeah, Occultist and Plague Doctor are excellent options. I have had good luck also, Marvin, though, with Dismas's head on Dismas. I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think that it works particularly well with the new double shot. Double tap, I think, plays really well with Dismas's head, because I think the first one applies, and then the second one benefits from. Oh, it is the Eyeball Carver. He's so similar looking to the other one. He's back.
Hold fast.
Hello.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I don't think I've seen the third new baby trophy. I'm not really a fan of any of the baby trophies, though, I will say. I'm just going to withstand here. Yeah, I don't think any of the baby trophies are all that fantastic. Like, Bumper Crop, the Death's Door resist is just scary. And then the extra inventory, I guess, is fine. We got 18 there, we got 14 here. Let's just go for 18. We'll get this guy hopefully taken care of. 2 to 3, very unlikely to get the kill here, so let's just blight this guy up.
Steady yourself. A steady supply.
No, he doesn't have any death armor. That's good news. 50% HP buff was good in the previous versions, but now it's 50% more heals, I guess. Oh, I haven't seen the new version of it. Does it still debuff Death's Door? Because I think that would be the determining factor. Yeah, I steer clear of anything that's going to make my heroes less likely to survive. That's for sure.
Master stroke.
I said I wanted kitchen knives. Where am I actually going to put kitchen knives? Oh, I just realized. I didn't upgrade. We have a proper best gilded mind, and I didn't upgrade. It's only 5% difference, but so kitchen knives. Yeah, we got a few other things that are nice. The Blasphemous Idol isn't bad. 50% healing received, minus 25% Death's Door. Yeah, the new Bumper Crop is terrible. Let's see. So what do we have here? We have 1 smoke bomb. That might be enough. All right, we'll do it. We'll fight the baby.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a
Oh, that was a good yawn. If the blight lands, that's about as good as it gets. With 60 blight, I don't think we bother. I think we just go for the necrosis when we can.
well done.
Oh, the resist off the crit feels bad. Hey, Sam! Welcome, welcome. Oh, second blind didn't land, which is unfortunate, but... I think I do this to take less damage off of the maw that's coming in.
This is no time to falter.
Yep. I should have weakened, honestly, in hindsight.
Excellent work.
T-Hunter getting... I'm gonna do this because I want T-Hunter to get the dodge here. Keep stacking the weak. Okay, we will be losing our next turn on the leper. That's okay though. Oh, I forgot you're blind. Whoopsie. Still weakened, so it's nasty, but not as nasty. Good dodge. Probably should have went for damage. We had enough blight.
A breakthrough.
No, we don't. That's an easy answer. Annoying that we don't get the stress heal here. I don't want to take 2 hits from these. It's just the potential for more stress. I don't need it in my life.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
So yeah, so we had... I realized after the fact we have some... Oh wait, I thought we got a top tier Gilded Mind. I guess we didn't. This has been okay. It hasn't been great. I think 15% on blighted targets is going to be a lot. And then I think Death's Head can go. Greater Protectorate for the final fight I'll probably use. Hag's Horde can go. I don't think we're going to get to use Vanished Vanity. Hang on to Minor Sharpness just in case the worst thing happens. We'll get rid of those. Get rid of candles. And then we just need to get rid of one more thing. I'm thinking about using the Searing Scripture for the Exemplar fight. I think Emancipation isn't getting brought back. Oh, the steals on the final one might be good. These can both go. All right. I think a regular fight is fine here.
Though decidedly
We get 2 fights here.
At least we know what's coming.
And we did not Loathing Overflow. So we got that going for us. Yeah, we didn't get a single one of the new fights. Hastened Enemies is going to be a little annoying.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond. A miscalculation, perhaps.
God, she is critting like crazy. Honestly, these relationship heals are kind of probably harming us. Because it means that we're not getting to our thresholds as easily. Just gonna do this because he's gonna take a moment to get killed, I think. I'm gonna use a Solemnity just to keep stress in check.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Didn't quite get there. Again, I think I'm using Poison Dart when I shouldn't be. I think that's one of the mistakes I'm making.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I worry this fight's gonna end pretty quick, so I'm gonna do this. Alright, we put the knives on you. So we have plus 15% crit.
Excellent work.
I don't really want to endure here. It's a bummer that we had to pass here, but... Or we didn't have the pass, but... Yes, yeah, the Warlord and the Warlord's minions. We haven't seen a single one of the, of them in this entire run. Which seems... unlikely, given the fact that the Wandering bosses are even more likely. We also haven't seen a Collector lately, but... Yeah, we only got a Death and a Shambler on this run. Oh, I thought I had a... We go for this guy because he has, like, Baneful Breath, which is more annoying than the alternative. The crit on kitchen knives. Don't sleep on it too hard.
A master stroke.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Just skip his turn. Let's not have him doing anything.
Early results are encouraging.
Yeah, some of the heads can be very good, Marvin. I enjoy the I enjoy the Collector fight. There's a lot of RNG in it. It can go really poorly. That's for sure. To be honest, you could have done a little more damage. I'm kind of hoping that we find our way to... Okay, we're not going to get the kill regardless, so I can do this. Oh, the Warlord rewards are nice. Which is your favorite Warlord reward? Because I've been kind of two minds about those. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna do this. And then I don't want to do this, but to stall, I'm gonna do this and hopefully resist. Okay, no resist. But I wanted to get the full heal here. Yeah. It is true. Kill the Highwayman before he kills you. But then, like, the difference with the Man-at-Arms, if he gives the appropriate, interesting. If he puts his guards in the wrong quote-unquote places, big difference. All right, so we love galvanizing here. That's a great pickup. We mask. I kind of wish we could make it work, but I don't think this is the run for it. Emancipation is done, I think. All right, so we're headed into our Exemplar fight. So for the Exemplar fight in particular, I'm going to grab this. So we're going to be enduring, which is going to be a little scary. We may have a meltdown. And then combat gear wise, we want someone who's medium speed. You are medium speed, so you take this. I'll give you this to get that initial tasty blind off, and we'll be good to go. All right. Quirk from the last... Oh, wait. Quirk from the last hit and Galea and Securus trinkets are good. What is the quirk from the last hit? I don't think I may have not even seen that yet, Marvin. Is there a specific quirk that you only get from him? And if so, what does it do?
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
Okay, given that we landed the blind, I'm gonna... Oh, is he gonna kill this guy before? No, I think we can... This is annoying that the altar went in between, so he's gonna get to do a fall right off the cuff. That's kind of bad RNG for us. What the heck is going on with this turn order? Oh, I guess he had speed. That's what's afoot here. 10. I think I need to kill the altar because otherwise he's gonna kill the... Well, we don't have the kill there, so I guess we'll just risk it. I think he's gonna do another fall here, though. Okay, he does do another fall, but that gets him up to full worship, which not really ideal. But yeah, I guess I miscalculated our speed here because I should have put the combo removal on our grave robber, which is special. Yeah, and here we go again. Same thing. It's gonna be... Yeah, well, we're gonna get an exaltation, obviously. We're kind of happy to see this, because if we can kill the Exemplar, which we can definitely kill the Exemplar, then we can use her to... Well, I guess we don't really need to recover either. He just dies after our Fladge, and there's nothing that she can do. Ender X! Are you not rolling Poet Lepers? Because if you're not rolling Poet Lepers, you're not living. Poet Lepers are the bee's knees, let me tell you. 18 for 4. We don't need to take all that damage.
A master stroke.
Wanderer usually. Oh, dude. Poet Leper is such a beautiful combination of things. So here, let me give you the short version here. Hold on. We'll be done with this fight and then I'll show you what's going on. Let's see. No, yes. Leave the rest. Dead Ringer, nah. Sure. So Poet Leper. Poet Leper's pretty straightforward. So your self-healing gives 50% more. So that coupled with Solemnity is already a 50% heal. So if you have 70 hit points, half of that is 35, you're going to be healing for 50. Just between the self-healing given from Poet Leper. And then on top of that, you're gaining 50% stun resist and 50% move resist, which the biggest disadvantage of the Leper is him getting pushed around. So 50% move resist means that I'm usually sitting around 100 move resist. So I'm basically locked in the front position, even when I don't have the General's Trophy. In this case, I do. So yeah, it's just good for business. Massive self heals, huge self stress healing. There's very little to complain about with the Poet Leper. They are very strong, and you just spend most turns doing Intimidate, which feels like a bit of a waste of a turn, but it is a reliable 2 taunt every turn. You couple that with things like Reverberating Redoubt, and nobody's hitting anyone but your Leper. So you're feeling good, generally.
And finally, rest.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, you're not looking for damage, although you can do the occasional bit of damage. And Intimidate can hit all ranks, so the number of kills that I've gotten with Intimidate is probably my single best skill for that purpose. T-Hunter gains off guard. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little annoying. Oh, and then we roll badly on that. All right, well this is gonna be exciting.
Relics remind us of a time before the end.
Is it just me, or is there like no stress healing here? There's this for stress healing. We'll take these. Take the Warhorn. Take this. Oh, and it's oh, okay. We're gonna have a near guaranteed meltdown on our boy T-Hunter. That's fun. Okay, so we do that just to take it down a notch, and then Hypochondriac remains really annoying. Pacifist is also annoying, but we're at least handling it. Soft. I'd love to get rid of Soft, but I think we do this here to get rid of Hypochondriac. Then I think we want Faster here for getting dots on the eyes. This goes here. Wait, is this on 2 people? All right, we'll put it on those 2. I think more Death Door resist for you. We can't risk taking the speed up on Jarvis. Jarvis needs to remain slow. So let's see. This is technically stress healing, so we should grab these. We'll grab some whetstones. We can't really afford the touching dirges. That's right, you heard me right. Touching dirges. I think happily put the whetstones here and here. We'll grab the healing salve just so we have it. I'll grab that. More speed. Speed is good for the eye fight. It is true. 24. So this is 24 for 2 more idols, which are decent. Stimulating poultices. Ah, do I not have any food? I don't have any food. Damn.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Good call. Good call, Rusty. You saved me, I think.
That you may stand just a little taller at the end.
So I believe this Leper build is like the Carcass Hellion build. That's my favorite tank in the game. Jellian. So that is so interesting to me. I am not a huge fan of the Carcass Hellion. I hear people talk about it a lot, and I've never found it to be... You don't have that many opportunities to do that much damage, is my, I think, complaint with it. Do we gain anything from this? Nah, not really. I mean, what else are we taking, though? Basically nothing. All right, we'll grab it.
Each improvement, a new variable.
Doesn't matter. We don't have anything else to spend those on. Carcass Hellion, though, in particular. Carcass Hellion to me is kind of meh.
Trinkets and baubles.
So let's see. So we have 2 speed here. I think I might do this. Like, the iBoss doesn't push us around and it doesn't stun us. At least not our main tank. I did just realize we only have 2 shimmer powders. That's going to be a little dicey. Yeah, we may have wanted to have more shimmer powders. This is going to be a little exciting.
All roads lead to the mountain.
I don't know what the special thing that this hero does, or this guy does, so... This is Act 3. This is Act 3. Alright, well, we'll do the best that we can. But yeah, I do not know what the modifications to the this boss are that the Bastard's Blaze does. So, little afraid. Little afraid.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Don't like Pick to the Face showing up in this list. Or Lash's Gift, for that matter. We've been locked in on this amorous relationship forever. Alright, so... Decent set of relationships. Not seeing anything too transformative. We do have some good... A few dodges, but they're not in great places. The Act 1 boss with Bastard's Beacon is not a walk in the park. Act 1 is in a really funny place from my perspective. I find it to be very odd. Like, the shorter run, I think makes it harder in a lot of ways. Hold on, we need to get some stuff into some places here. But yeah, some crits for T-Hunter. I'd love to get our stress down a little bit before the end. But T-Hunter's probably just going to have a meltdown. At this point, it's not that big a deal. It's just a little annoying. Might be better for the meltdown to happen out here rather than on the boss. Strength. This tooth strength is only on him, so that's not what we're looking for. I guess it was better than the nothing that I took, but... how... Oh yeah, this is just your bonus action. We'll just try and strip away the dodge. Oh, I forgot to blind him. That was a mistake. Yeah, we didn't need to take that way to the worlds. was in error. Costs us 2 as well. It's not great. Now it's probably not worth using anymore. 5 for 2. You are dead. This is bad. We have potential endure magic here, so I think we do this. Come on, give me the stress here, or the stress resist here once game. Why is she? Oh yeah, she's. Where are my crits from Cleaver also? So let's see. Currently range skill debuffed. Taking 14.
Excellent work.
Let's try and avoid one more Weight of the Worlds kind of pushing us over the edge. On Carcass, take Bleed Out, Adrenaline Rush, and AoE Stress Heal. It's reasonable. Come on, game. You can let a blind work, I swear. I'm just taking the meltdown now. I think it's better than waiting until later. We can get a little bit of healing. And I think that it's... Yes, he is Scourge. Yep. We're running Poet, Scourge, Venom Drop, and Alchemist. But better to get the stress healing sorted out here. I will probably also start Enduring Rose. Yeah, we'll leave... Oh, actually, that's a silly thing to have. I want the death caps for the boss. So this is boss, this is boss. This is boss, I think. And I think this is boss. So for this fight... Let's go for that. Actually, maybe this is a better selection. Yeah. All right, let's have our smoke bomb actually work this time, right? Yes, they do indeed have memories. Thank you, game, for not being a jerk.
A master stroke.
Let's see. 12, Glint in the Dark pushes him onto Death's Door. Get out of here. Thank you. Let's see. So we will do a Solemnity, but I think we can hold off for a second here. Let's try and get some more stress healing. Trying to clean things up.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
You don't have... There is no execution here. So that's safe. Really? In this case, I'm surprised to see that Battlefield Medicine is the better heal. But we're looking pretty reasonable going into the final fight here. It's true, Ender. It's totally true. All right, so let's see. What's our plan? Plan is to swap that in. I'm gonna need it. So let's see. So you can take this. Death caps are important for us. I think we want someone slow to be removing those, which means I think we're better off with this configuration, except I think I should use these instead. Yeah, death caps. So we're landing our blights. All right. I think we're looking as good as we can look. For this fight, do we need reflection? It's definitely the one that I would put on the chopping block for Hugh. And I think we have enough dots to handle the eyes pretty effectively. There was a part of me that wanted to take the scrap grenade in for that extra bit of dot on all the eyes, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. All right. Pray for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Am I sure about what in Lustrous? Yeah, I have no idea what the beacon buff is. It's so, you know. I'm bringing in lots of heals. I'm bringing in some shimmer powder to handle things. And we're just gonna go for it. They have 17 hit points. Oh, hold on. They are not super dot resistant. They're doing a good impression of it, though. Holy cow. Oh, that's a lot of scene. Okay. So maybe it's just, maybe it's just that they apply an absolutely staggering amount of scene? Is that the... That would be certainly unfortunate. So far it seems like maybe I mean, nothing has changed here. Nothing, I don't think. Enemies will focus on this hero, removed with stealth. When the enemy misses or lands a killing blow on a cloistered eye, right? We knew all that stuff. Let's see, this is 5 and 8. All right, we'll get there with Plague Grenade, hopefully. Good. So we're skipping 2 turns here. These 2 won't act. And we're okay with things as long as we get to keep doing this stuff.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay. So let's see. So 5 and 7. So if I do this one, I potentially remove some scene. Excuse me? That did not work the way I expected it to. That's odd. This guy we have some time on. Ooh, that resist was very bad. Oh, that resist was also very bad. Come on, game. Cut me some slack here. Okay, so this fight, you... Basically, whoever has the scene tokens is going to get absolutely walloped. Perpetually. is the short version. So you need to be able to clear the scene. Is basically the idea. Okay, I think we just get rid of this guy. Four and 5. So this is a weird situation where I don't actually want to get the kill. I guess it doesn't matter if I get the kill or not. This is guaranteed to hit for 8. It's too much. Well, I guess we just do this then. So you do need to clear the eyes, but I think I'm gonna let us have a meltdown here.
Measured and steady.
So yeah, so you clear scene with stealth or by killing the eyes. Killing the eyes is definitely the harder of the two. Nice. Okay, so that skips its turn. So now we have a difficult decision. I think we have a speed token. So we can save the shimmer powder for next time. How hard do we hit with the fladge? I don't think I have... The other option is... I think we get the... Okay, here's what I think we do. I think we get the kill here. Now, is this going to remove one scene token? When the enemy misses or lands a killing blow on a cloister eye. Oh no, so this fully clears us. Okay, this is actually an insane way to start this out. Because this should clear us to save us a shimmer. It only cleared one. Alright, so that is bad tooltip. That is bad tooltip. So 350. Oh, I didn't take sepsis. That was an error. Take a look at his skills. All right, I will take a look at his skills. Hold on a sec.
What can we learn?
Okay, so suppress requires target. No target has been seen. Requires 3 positive tokens, minus 10 flame. Limerence. Limerence hits everybody? Now? Seems pretty bad. Is that what I'm reading there?
Observe the subject carefully.
Wait, suppress transfers dots? Wait. Suppress skill, transfer all dots. Okay, so if it suppresses, which it only suppresses if no target has seen. We're currently seen, so we may just need to do that. I mean, I don't think we can stop.
An unavoidable end.
Okay, that's fine. Now I'm just thinking. It's gonna do one more hit. It's probably gonna put us on death's door regardless of whether we use the healing salve. I'm gonna save the healing salve. Yeah, I don't think we could have avoided that. Okay. Do that just so we don't die. That's fine. We're okay. Could have been resolute. Would have been cool. We're gonna have a solemnity, so I think we're fine for now.
Bravo!
I don't think I think I'd rather have 82 hit points and not get rid of the scene.
Steady yourself.
It can't suppress because we have someone who is seen. So I don't want... That's why I'm thinking I don't want to remove the scene. We're going to tank through it. Ooh. Okay, dodges are good.
The path of exculpation need not be a lonely one.
So it says in the tooltip very clearly, Mr. Scrake. Requires target. Oh, requires target, not everybody. Good call. Yeah, I can still suppress. So might have been smart to get rid of the scene here. I think I still want to do Solemnity here. I am aware, Illustrious. I said you're right. Let's see. I think... if we remove the scene, someone else is going to go here. So I think I'm just going to top us off. And try and keep him limerancing the leper as much as possible. $22. So I think we've won. Right? Yeah, we've won. Goodbye. All right.
Obsession blinded you to your blessings and smothered you in a fever.
Yeah, suppress is scary, for sure. Need more dodges. Dots are very, very dangerous in this fight, clearly. It makes me think that if we were ever to go for the Bastard's Beacon Rot Squad, thank you, Curvion and Marvin and Rusty and Illustrious and Ender. Yeah, good run. I think we got a little lucky on that. I think that fight could have gone pretty bad for us. I do think that they need to update the tooltip, because using a shimmer powder removes all scene, but killing an eye only removes one scene, and they grouped them together there. Okay, so good run, solid. Another Bastard's Beacon checkmark in our list of check marks. We've done Confessions 2 and Confessions 3. At some point, we'll have to go back to 1, but we'll wait on that. So here's what I think is going to happen. We're going to take an ad break. I'm going to use the rest one. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how that went. That was a solid one. Another Bastard's Beacon sorted. But we're going to switch over games. So we're going to play some Balatro. If you haven't seen it, it's a poker roguelite that I've been a little obsessed with lately. I've been playing it a little in my free time when I have the opportunity. But for now, ad break, and then we'll switch over. So give me a moment here. Be right back, and don't worry, during the ad break you won't be missing anything, because I will be gone too. All right, I am back, and what we're gonna do here. Hello, Sasha. There may or may not be a new game that Sasha's excited about, and it might rhyme with Falatro. Just saying. All right, but let's switch over. So hang tight, YouTube folks. We will be right back, and then we'll get ourselves going. Actually, so I grab this. Grab this. Ooh, did I do this right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. So I can come over here. Boom, boom, boom. Press this button. Reload this window. Reload this window.